started here. And today on the hill, Yuri Perez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2. Oh.
Set down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Two balls, no strike.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Here we go, Perez. Ball. 3-0.
Soto, the base runner at first with one out. And that's in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, one out. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's a little high. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And there's a ball. Starling Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Looks to second, that's one. Throws high and over his head. Over to first, safe.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. And a foul ball. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. And that one is downstairs, and the count even 1-1. Upstairs. And it remains 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Popped up left side. Lopez. Drops into the glove, and that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins coming up. Back here in Miami, our starting pitcher in this one, David Peterson.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. And the 0-1. Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting second.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Yeah, the batter now, Jacob Marcy. Right side, Marte. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Connor.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. Ground ball, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
The catcher, Leah Hicks.
So 2 down now, and here is Liam Hicks. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning. One left for Miami. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Perez back to work. And a curve is down and in.
Ball.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. There's a strike. Pulls that one foul. McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Ronnie Mauricio now. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Runner on the go. That's towards center. Marcy pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Swing and a foul out of play. That one is
ball,
upstairs.
2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Mets leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And
up
the batter
for the
now,
Marlins,
Troy
the
Johnston.
designated hitter, Troy Johnston.
Late swing, foul to the left. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Ball 1 there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Toss to Alonso. Barely got him for the out close
the
play.
right fielder, Griffin Conine.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Griffin Conine. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead. 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Next to hit, Otto Lopez. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside. Now 2-2. Popped up. McNeil. Corrals it. And that is that. Miami down in order. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Conine going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now that designated hitter, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. Singled and scored his first time. Soto, a powerful designated hitter, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In there at the knees. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Just
No.
missed.
That's the ball.
Boog, he never
Two balls,
moved because
one
he
strike.
never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's in for a strike. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts
Up
for
next
him
for
on the
the
bump
bat,
today.
The first baseman.
Here's
Pete
Pete Alonso. Walked his
Alonso.
first time. That clips the corner.
0-1. Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Misses. And now it's 3-2. And they'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. And out of here. Pete Alonso takes him deep, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the
Leading up
third,
for
and
the
at the plate for Miami,
the first
Graham
baseman,
Pauley.
Graham Pauley.
That one at the knees for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2
2.
pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
On the ground. And foul ball. 0-2 now. And ball one. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck. Right field. Marte drop step going back. Hits the fence. Now around second. Going for third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner at third, nobody out. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there. That's strike one. And downstairs.
1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
So up next, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob
Marcy, the next up for the Marlins. Flied to right his first time. This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
At the plate, Connor Norton grounded out his first time up. Fouled off down the right side.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1.
1-2.
Marcy stands at second with 2 gone. That's inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Hit in the air, center field. Marcy right there to make the grab, and there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Jeff
McNeil stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hernandez makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher, Francisco
2 down,
Alvarez.
base is empty. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. And there's a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami, ready to go. Bottom 4. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. That one in there across the letters.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Out to short. Lindor on the run. Throw to first. Pretty nice play there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Troy Johnston.
Now it's going to be Troy Johnston. Grounded out his first time up. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1. The Mets up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. And there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Fielder,
But that time, a little anxious.
Conine.
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conine. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. There's a strike at the knees.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 2-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now here is Ronnie Mauricio. Perez back to work. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Way inside, gets out of the way. That one not close. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's a strike up high. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Left field, way back there. That one's carrying. Get out of town. That one felt good. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yuri Perez done for the day, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and we'll come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
Ryan Weathers comes on now.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game.
Whoa.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off-speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Soto in the box again, takes a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Marcy sizes this one up, and that is that. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the
Lead off
ballpark.
for the
Ready to
Marlins.
go for the
Let's
last half of the
stop.
inning.
Otto.
And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Number 21. Graham.
So digging in, Graham Pauly. He tripled and scored his first time.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
So 2 down now, and here is Heriberto Hernandez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough.
Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
A changeup missing. Now 1 and 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hernandez on his way over. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Check swing, called strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt, going to count 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. 1 down. Base is empty. And that's off the inside edge.
2 and 2.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Starling Marte up to hit.
Now
0 for 2 in this one.
Starling Marte.
First pitch misses. On the corner for a strike.
1-1.
And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 1. Well, we go bottom six, and now it's going to be Xavier Edwards.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jacob Marcy now at the plate, 1 for 2. Marcy measures 6 feet even, 23 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Mets holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to first, Alonso. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 1, Connor.
Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Marcy pulls it down. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now it's even up. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Mets go down quickly as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Liam Hicks.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
In the air out towards right center. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Troy Johnston.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Troy Johnston. Fouled off left side. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first, 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. That one off the mark, ball 1. That's a little bit low. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The Mets up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Draws the walk there, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. David Peterson will depart. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
2 outs, runner at first. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. That's in there. Strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer, is getting loose. Tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Conine, the runner at first with 2 gone. The shortstop takes the ball. The tying run at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. Marlins leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Marlins,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
53.
Calvin Fauché.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. He's already homered in this game.
Taylor.
That missed inside. 1-0. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. And the count is 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he pumps it a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. George Soriano getting ready to go. Junk getting loose as well. And there's a foul ball. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
2 down, base is empty. Juan Soto now 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
All over that one right there.
Now
Smash that one through the infield for the
Heath
knock. When it's hit that hard, it
Alonso.
makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So up next, Pete Alonso. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Right down to shoot. That's strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Two outs. Now 1-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Mlb makes the grab, and that is that. Mets strand 1, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Graham
Pauley.
Swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. Late swing, fouled off. Tying run at the plate. That's in there. 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 9.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Known for his late inning heroics. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. With the tying run at second, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is down low.
1-1.
So the tying run at second, and a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Oscar Brazoban gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Diaz.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Slice the other way and foul. Edwards at second with 2 down. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Peterson.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Peterson.
Nimmo in now, takes ball one off the plate. Miami's bullpen with some action. Valente Beozo getting loose out there. Number 66 getting cranked up as well. That one hammered left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses, and the count now 2-0. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez makes the grab, one away.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's outside, and that's ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Late with the swing there. Next offering upstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now, Tyrone Taylor. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Peterson, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Mauricio off of first with 2 away. And that one missing low. This to third. Zips it to first. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 2. We head to the bottom of the 9th. And here's the catcher, Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks.
Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Now it's the DH, Troy Johnston. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 18, Griffin Conine.
Marlins down to their final out. And at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. And that one just misses a ball and no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Foul ball there. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
Final score 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.